Hello everyone. Quick overview on forms and the conditional fields capability or conditional aspects that you can use when creating a form. So in this flow, it's a very basic flow that just has a single form, and inside of the form itself, I have a few fields that are displayed based on various conditions and various types of conditions. So you'll notice that there are two options at the top, and the bottom three fields here are all conditional options. Now, this is a basic conditional option. The second one is an advanced JavaScript option, and then the third is based on some JSON logic. So why would you use one or the other? Well, if we take a look at kind of the basic conditional capabilities, it's really defined based on a single asset or a single component, right? So in this case, I can only decide to display this field based on a single value, right? So in this case, the select option, and I have it set to when that option is equal to Apple. But what if I would like to display a field based on multiple values? That's the perfect use case when you can use either the advanced JavaScript logic or the JSON logic. So if I take a look at the JavaScript one, we'll look over on the conditional tab, and you'll notice that the simple section here is empty. But if we expand advanced conditions, I just have a simple string here that says show equals data select option 1 equals orange and data select option 2 equals green. So if I have orange as the first selection and green as the second, this will show. Or data select option equals banana, right? So in this case, this will show a few different ways depending on what the user selects, right? So this is how you would do it from a JavaScript point of view. Just a quick note, we're just referencing the fields based on their API key. So data.selectOption references the first field, data.selectOption2 references the second field. Now, the JSON conditional logic is similar to the JavaScript logic, just formatted in a different way. If I come over to conditional, expand advanced conditions, and expand JSON logic, you'll notice that in this case it just says if all of these, or if these two things are equal, so data select option is equal to orange, then this is going to show, this field is going to show. You could also do multiple things in here. You could do, check multiple values for this to display. So it's really up to you if you'd rather write it in JavaScript or in the JSON logic. It is nice, there is a quick little link here that takes you to kind of a summary on how you would implement the JSON logic if you're not familiar with it. But either way works pretty much the same way when you're running the form. So let's take a quick look at what happens when we run this flow. So I'll go ahead and run the flow here, and you'll notice that you see the original two fields, but we don't see anything else. So if I choose Apple, we get the basic conditional logic, right? This was based on that simple condition. So I had it set up to say if option 1 is equal to Apple to show this field. So great, that works. The second option, or the second more conditional, was based on the JavaScript. Now, what's weird here is I selected orange, and we noticed this field about the JSON conditional logic. So I have two that actually display fields based on this thing being selected to orange. But now, when I choose green, I also see the advanced JavaScript logic. So in this case, we see select option equals orange and select option equals green. Both of those are selected, so now I see the advanced one. If you remember, the other way to show the advanced JavaScript was to choose banana, so I should expect the third one to go away and only see the advanced JavaScript logic. So you can get pretty creative when it comes to conditional fields, showing these things dynamically based on what you're seeing. And that's one way that you can kind of control the sections of the form that are viewable for users when you're creating them.